Good evening, sports fans. Welcome back to Central Catholic High School. 6A Mount Hood Conference basketball featuring the Central Catholic Rams boys. This is the second game of a doubleheader. Our first game, the Ram girls beat David Douglas 62-22. Boys action now. Rams come into this game. By the way, this is the first game of the Mount Hood Conference season, so these teams don't have a league record yet. Rams are 6-4 overall. David Douglas is 4-6. Hi, everybody. I'm Dave Hall. I'll be working with the coach, Eric Knox. Should be a good game tonight. We had a chance to talk with Coach Blue a little bit before the start of the game. He's optimistic for tonight.
I am so excited, Dave. I've never done a Central Catholic High School boys basketball game, but this is one of the premier programs coached by one of the premier coaches. And I hear, again, this year, they're slated like every year to potentially win another state championship and hoist up a blue trophy. So I'm ready to peep game, see what Central Catholic looks like. I've heard a lot about Pascal. I've heard a lot about Jalen Nicholson. Robbie Long, the QB of the football team.
I haven't seen Robbie out on the court. I'm wondering if he's not playing tonight. The Mount Hood Conference is the best conference in the state, I think. They won the state championship 2 years ago with Central Catholic, last year with Barlow. We'll see. They've got 3 teams in the top 10 right now.
Man, remember last year I did Nelson, but right now Nelson's without their point guard. But Nelson had everybody returning. I hear Clackamas is tough, Westland, Central Catholic. Man, this reminds me back in the 80s, the Big East.
All right, we're ready for the introduction of the starting lineups. We'll do the David Douglas Scots first. Head coach Chad Reeves. 4-6 overall. They are ranked 37th in the state. Here we go with the starters.
Reminder that respect for opponents, spectators, coaches, and officials is essential at every level of athletics. We ask all participants and fans to behave appropriately and treat each other fairly in the spirit of good, healthy competition. Now let's meet the teams. First, the visiting Scots of David Douglas.
All right, here we go with the starters.
Number 2, Cavante Hillrich.
Number 2, Cavante Hillrich.
Number 3, Jackson Satterway.
Number 3, Jackson Satterway.
Number 5, Malachi Causey.
Number 5, Malachi Causey.
Number 12, Luke Chadwick.
Number 12, Luke Chadwick.
And number 22, Luke Reeves.
And number 22, the coach's son, Luke Reeves.
Chad Reeves and assistant Tyler Satterway.
All right, the Rams, head coach David Blue.
Fans on your feet, time to meet the Rams. 6'3", junior, number 0, Malcolm Weatherspoon.
The junior, number 0, Malcolm Weatherspoon.
6'7", senior, number 2,
Number 2, 6'7", senior, Jalen Nicholson, plays a wing, and he's a great shooter.
6'8", senior,
6'8", senior plays a wing, and a great shooter, Donovan Miller.
6'4", junior, number 4, Isaac Bungan.
Number 4, the junior, Isaac Bungan.
And 6'1", senior, number 11.
And number 11,
Paschal.
Zamir Paschal. Of course, everybody knows him as Bam.
Assistants Jordan Blue, DeRay Seamster, Xavier Smith, and Will Shelby.
Central Catholic 6-4. 3 of those losses were to out-of-state teams. Lost to Southridge 10 days later, beat Southridge. Southridge ranked right now number 1. And Rams also have a win over number 4, and that is Tualatin. We'll jump it up. Jalen Nicholson will jump it up. He plays wing a lot, but he can also play the post, and that's where it'll be tonight.
Boy, I tell you what, man. Central Catholic's got some size out there.
Those 2 big guys, Nicholson and Miller. Miller holds the ball up inside, dishes it off. Weatherspoon, the shot, he's fouled.
Man,
Weatherspoon, a junior, and he runs the offense now.
you know what, man? You look, you look at the tail of the tapes between David Douglas and Central Catholic. Boy, the size difference, the girth difference.
Right, not just in height.
Yeah, not just in height, girth as well.
Weatherspoon hits the first free throw.
I hear Central Catholic can ball. They were in the LSI. That's a great tune-up.
Wait till you see Bam Pichel jump.
Okay, so he got some bounce.
Oh my!
Does he got some bunny, Dave?
Oh, he's got hops. Oh, got away with the travel. Quickly ahead. Underneath. The shot, that was by Bongan.
Like the girls' game, you're going to have to, in the boys' game, pick Central Catholic up. It seems like there's this trend. It must be in the water. If David Douglas misses a shot, you can see from jump, Central's trying to push the ball, get it up and down.
Bongan at the line, hits the first. Where do you see Central Catholic press? They're the best pressing team I've seen in high school ever.
That's on the boys' side because
Yeah.
you never saw my Benson teams back in the day.
No,
Dave.
I saw your girls' team.
Okay, then we were
For
beautiful.
girls.
We're poetry in motion. Okay, all right. Here's the 2-2-1. Oh, yeah. Trapping on the side. Oh.
Stolen away, quickly ahead. And the bucket, Bam Pichel. 5-0.
You got to get that up early.
They press, yet they get back so quick.
Also number 2, Jalen Nicholson, his first team first.
And you got to get the ball out your hand. You got to have good court awareness if you're trying to break a press like Central. I can just tell, just in the first couple series, Central's pretty elite in their press.
Jackson Satterwhite.
Satterwhite at the line,
So
shooting
you got
2.
two coaches' sons for David Douglas playing, right? Reeves
Yep.
and Satterwhite.
Yep. Missed the first.
How many games have you covered so far with Central this year?
The boys,
Boys.
2.
Wow. 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 Okay, get up, young man. I've been on the girls' side for a long time. I don't just see somebody jump like that.
Quickly ahead. Knocked out of bounds. Goes off of Weatherspoon.
Okay, Dave. My bad. They got a nice press. But they got some dudes that can get up. How do you stack this team up with last year's team, Dave?
This team, I think, is a little better.
Wow. There's Nicholson. Like they.
Bam Pichel's good for 3 or 4 steals a game. His hands are so quick. Way outside, across the rim, doesn't go. Rebound, Nicholson.
Oh, look at them. Like they got 6, 7, 6, 8 pushing the ball up the floor.
Right, Nicholson is very athletic. Bam. Donovan Miller, Bam. Back to Miller in the corner for 3. Missed his first. Rebound, Douglas to Satterwhite. From the side for 3. In and out. Tipped
Good
around.
shot. Now
Rebound,
you got to get back
Nicholson.
and pick up. Because Central, they're going to have about 10, 12 dunks tonight if you don't pick them up.
Witherspoon short. The pace is going to be pretty quick in this
I
game.
see. Man, it looks like Central Catholic just out here playing a beautiful brand of like enjoyable basketball. Just up and down paces.
They lead 9-1, 5:27 left in the first quarter.
Fouls number 4, Isaac Bongan, his first.
Foul is on Isaac Bongan. Hop step, doesn't go. Rebound. Wow. Bam. Look how quick he is. In the corner, Miller hops back to Bam, up and in.
Man, if David Douglas is gonna have a shot in this game, they have got to come with a little bit of resistance.
And a pass stolen that time by Miller. Underneath, up and in by Witherspoon. David Douglas wants to take a timeout. 13-1. Remember the girls' game started like this?
That's what I'm saying. It's got to be in the water here. Like, they're getting buckets off transition, missed shots, turnovers. You're not going to stay in the game. This game's going to be out of reach here by the middle of the second quarter if they just didn't pick up.
Bam has 6. Malcolm Witherspoon has 4. Nicholson 2. And Bongan 1. (13-1) our score. Rams off to a great start.
So
look how big Nicholson and Miller are.
So do any of these guys have a scholarship, an offer? Because
Well,
I'm impressed with this talent so far. Now, mind you, I've not been on the boys' side for a long time.
I sat down with Coach Miller and asked, and I've got it written down somewhere. I'll get it before the next game. Bam's going to take a 3. Nope, too much. Rebound way up in the air. Nicholson down low, waits, turns around, up and in. 4 for Nicholson. Hit the guy wire. One of the few gyms still left you can hit the wires. Luddy Barron checks in, a bruiser.
You know, if what would you say right now in their OSA rankings? They're 4?
Third.
It's impossible that there's 2 other teams better than this.
Well, one of them is Southridge, and they've already beat Southridge.
By how much? And was it at Southridge or was it here?
The loss to Southridge was by 4. The win over Southridge was by 19.
Wow.
Nicholson gets it back, spins inside, lays it in. Well, now we're at...
Boy, he's smooth.
Wow, he is. 17-1. They can't get down court and set up. Drive inside, puts it up, doesn't go. Another rebound, Nicholson. Well, he's everywhere.
I mean, this is what you got to do right here, man. If you miss, you got to get back, or they're gonna either get a dunk or a jumper like that.
Oh my goodness!
Like that, Dave.
That's Donovan Miller.
Donovan Miller for 3.
Central has 4 teams: freshmen, 2 JV, and a varsity. You know how many kids came out for basketball?
How many?
76.
Wow.
And thrown away, turnover. 20-1. Do you see what range Miller has?
Who?
Miller, who hit that last bucket from deep.
No.
For Central.
Oh, I saw him hit the shot, but I mean, I don't know how you defend Central Catholic. They're gonna dunk on you. They're gonna post you up and score around the rim, and then they're gonna hit threes.
Miller, Witherspoon gets the rebound.
And then they're gonna get offensive rebounds.
In the corner,
the ball.
Bongan, yes.
Wow.
23-1. Traveled. The call is on Malachi Causey. Barron in the corner. Bongan again. Yes. He has 7 in the game. 26-1.
Man, they keep so much pressure on you, and then they score in an efficient kind of way. Remember when I said there's good wins and bad wins, and
Eric,
good losses and bad losses? Right now they winning.
This is 26-1 in the first quarter.
That's what I'm saying. The good win is I mean, obviously they have superior talent, but they're beating them the right way, and that's what I'm impressed with. They're making the extra pass, sharing the ball, playing efficient, giving up good shots for great shots. That's what I'm impressed about, the discipline of this group, given how talented they are.
Stepped on the out-of-bound line, didn't he?
Balls on the Rams.
Nope, foul on the Rams. Got pushed.
Balls on Jocko Rivers, his first, team third.
Foul is on Jacko Rivers, his first.
And the most important piece is, Dave, straight up, man, they're not just beating David Douglas, they bullying David Douglas, bro.
And, you know, and quietly among all of this, David Blues made 4 substitutions.
Right, they platooning on top of it. I'm impressed. Now I want to see him against Tualatin. I want to see him against who else is in their league?
No, they beat Tualatin.
I want to, but I'd like to see those.
Oh,
See
those
what that
other
looks like.
teams. Way
Yeah.
outside, yes. And that's the coach's son, Luke Reeves.
Luke Reeves. I know his dad real well.
Of course you do, he's the coach.
Man, we used to play a lot of 3-on-3 together. He was my guy. Luke got that jumper from his pops.
Donovan Miller with the ball. Oh,
Wow.
Bonjan,
Man,
or Bongan.
Hey, man, Boggins is in his bag, bro.
He's got 9 already. Bongan with 9. He's the
Man,
leading scorer.
He gets his.
28-4. Getting all the starters a rest. Miller's in there, but I
I'd
think
say-
everybody else is off the bench. Underneath,
Oh,
reverse,
Cotton
didn't
falling
go.
asleep,
The rebound end is
Way outside, short. Scots with the ball. 13 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Rebound, Bongan. Pull-up jumper, no. That's the end of the first quarter at the end of 1. Central Catholic 28, David Douglas 4.
Well,
checking in
Dave,
for the Rams, number
thoughts?
2, Jalen Nicholson.
reflections.
You know, you kind of takes your breath away watching a quarter like that.
Man, can you lay it out in long form as an attorney? Tell me
Here's my conclusion,
what's the conclusion, Dave?
my closing argument.
What's the there it is. I want the closing argument.
This team over in the white,
Yep.
they're better.
That's it, man. That's all that needs to be said.
And sit
bro.
down.
Case closed. I don't think the jury would even have to deliberate 5 minutes to argue that.
And the other thing I say about Central Catholic, they are well coached.
They are, man. Dave Blue does a great job with them.
Look when they get out on the break how the spacing is on the court.
But you got to remember, Dave went to the Jesuit. He coached under Coach Potter.
Yep.
He's Dave. I've known Dave since high school. He's always been an upstanding, very principled man. I'm not surprised at how these kids are playing right now. They're, in my opinion, they're an extension of Dave's character, right? And so I'm not shocked at how disciplined they are, given how talented they are.
Nicholson checks back in.
Okay.
Miller checks out. Bench players getting prominent early action in the game.
Yeah, which is good.
Malachi Causey with the ball. Shot from the outside. Oh,
Oh,
banked
bank.
that one in. Kevonte Hillerich with the bucket. 2 threes here. Inside. Does that count? Yes, count the bucket. That's Nicholson.
Number 25, Hector.
He's got 8 in the game. Going to go to the line, shooting 1. Got it. 9 in the game for Nicholson. 9 in the game for Bongan. Almost a steal by Witherspoon. In the lane, dishes off the side, the jumper, in and out, rebound, way up high by Witherspoon. Witherspoon backs it out, starts down the lane again, puts it up, rolls around, doesn't go. Rebound Scots. Scots on top. They'll pull it out.
Now here's the key for Central Catholic. Do they fall asleep defensively or do they stay after it?
Up by 24, 31-7. The jumper from the side is going to be short. Put back, that's going to be off. Nicholson with the rebound. He has a slug of them right now. Oh, quickly ahead inside Witherspoon.
Like I said, man, you got to get back on this group or that
Oh,
will
a
happen
steal.
right there. Devon Curtis with the steal, layup.
I'm surprised. All these reserve players in together, and they're still running away.
Bro, it's not fair.
Miller checks back
It
in.
is not fair.
Miller and Nicholson back in the game
They
together.
just got too much talent, man. They hit you in so many different ways. And you're right. Look, even the second unit knows how to press. We're out fouling on the floor, giving you all that extra hustle play.
Jump ball, possession arrow goes to the Rams. Bam will check back in.
Back in for the Rams.
Bam out on top. Dishes it down low to Nicholson. Nicholson turns back around, puts it up, drops.
Nicholson.
Yes.
11 in the game for
A
Nicholson.
man among boys.
Great footwork, wasn't it?
Great footwork, patient. Not slow, but slowed his move down. Got to a spot.
Eric, the lead is 37-7.
I know, bro.
Luke Reeves with the ball to Satherwhite. Stolen. Inside the
Wow.
lead. Oh my goodness.
Did he just do that?
Yep.
Did I
Witherspoon
just see that with my own eyes?
dribbled the length of the court.
And off 2 feet?
In and out. Rebound. Bam. Knocked that out of bounds.
Okay, Dave, again, I've been covering girls basketball too long. But, man, it wasn't in the half-court offense, but it was on fast break with somebody right next to him, and he doesn't just jump off one leg. He jumps off 2 legs. He reminds me of the stories, Dave, you used to tell me growing up in Ohio, the kind of stuff you used to do.
I could touch the net.
You
Don't
can touch
tell me
the
that.
net? Okay.
39-7. That was what a play by Malcolm Witherspoon. And now he has 8 in the game. The Rams have spread the scoring around.
Bro, they got size, they got speed, they got athleticism, they got cats that can bump, jump,
Satherwhite gets the
and they
first.
discipline.
Satherwhite has 2 in the game, both at the line. Wow, did he jump? I'm still.
Oh, that caught me by surprise.
Bam Pichel with the ball. Bam's going to drive, stops, pulls it back out.
Travel.
Miller traveled. 4:33 left to go here in the first half. Rams are going to be over 50 by halftime. These are all the starters back in. They had a nice long sit on the bench. Way outside, iron, whistle and a foul. Foul is on Bongan, his third. Let's see if coach is going to leave him in there.
Bilal Aiden, shooting 2.
At the line, this is Bilal Aiden, shooting 2. Got the first.
Bilal or is it Bilal?
This public address announcer said
Okay.
Bilal, but it could be either one.
Okay.
In and out. Oh, he's getting 3. Was he offside the arc?
He was. It was.
Yes,
yeah.
he was.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. He gets 2 of 3.
David Douglas just can't match that size, man.
Witherspoon to Bam. Way outside Miller. Yes.
Wow.
How about that for range?
At 6'8", shooting that big, shooting like for the parking lot, man.
Lobbed inside. Double team down low. Taken away. Miller takes it away. Quickly ahead. Nicholson. Ball knocked out of his
Boy,
hands.
I'm glad they knocked it out of his hand because he was getting ready. They was getting ready to get pipe dunked on again.
Plus he had Pichel in the corner.
That looked like he was getting ready to show out.
Bam. He likes to go baseline in this move. Step back jumper. Yes. You know why they call him Bam?
Why do they call him Bam?
Because when he shoots the ball, bam, goes in the bucket. Scoop shot doesn't go. Rebound. Nicholson.
Oh, no.
Boy, he's quick. Look at that. Got it. Oh, my goodness. 47-11. Scots want to take another timeout.
Man, they have completely overwhelmed.
You have a
David
36-point lead in the first half. 47-11.
Now, man, the Mount Hood Conference is, I think about a year ago when Barlow won it all. Like, there was Barlow, there's Central Catholic. I knew Nelson was
Barlow
West
had that
Lynn,
kid, Jalen Atkins.
Jalen Atkins. Potter winning his first championship after, what, 42 years?
39, I think it was.
39 years. Can you imagine coaching 39 years with the type of teams he's had?
He has 700 career wins.
700 career wins and hadn't won a state championship. That's mind-boggling. But good for him because he's a hell of a coach.
Oh, got away with a travel. Underneath, knocked away. Weatherspoon ahead to Bam. Saved it inside. Weatherspoon knocked away.
Okay, David Douglas is trying to get out and run.
Oh, blocked in the lane that time. What a great block. Rivers inside. Oh, just walked inside. Miller has 7.
I mean, the thing that I'm impressed about, all their bigs, they're versatile. They're not just post-up lumbering bigs. They're bigs. They can get out, shoot the 3, post you up, 3-level scores.
Remember when I asked, is Rams going to have 50? He might have 60.
Yeah.
Reeves stops, hops, puts it up short. Rivers with the rebound. Miller.
Oh, wow.
Underneath.
Good look.
Reverse layup, yes. Jaco Rivers with the bucket, 51-11. Coach Blue asked you to tell him what you thought after the end of the game. You're going to have a lot to say, aren't you?
Man, I got a lot to say, man. I'm just impressed.
Oh, quickly down court, Luddy Barron with a bucket.
First thing I'm going to tell him is that, man, I was just impressed at not just the talent, but how well coached the talent is and how well they seem to play for each other and share. Now, again, this is a blowout. I'm curious to see what they look like when there's a lot more on the line.
Oh, block shot. Bam blocked that shot. Now get it back in underneath. A bucket by Aiden. He's the leading scorer in the game for David Douglas with 4. Bam dishes it off. Rivers out on top for 3. Miller. No, doesn't go that time. 56 seconds left. Paschal steals it.
I like Bam, man.
Backs it out. Going to take a long 3. Yes.
I
Drilled
like
it.
Bam.
12 in the game for Bam. 56-13.
Man, the thing that I'm impressed about Bam is the fact that he lets the game come to him.
Fouls on the Rams. Fouls number 3, Donovan Miller, his first.
Foul is on Miller.
He's not just explosive. He's not just quick. He's not just skilled. But Bam, in my eyes, based on what I'm seeing, is that he's got a good feel for the game. Very smart kid, great IQ.
His brother was the same way.
Yeah.
First shot doesn't go.
Yeah.
This is Matthias Hilton.
You know, with athletic kids that are quick and explosive, they easily get typecast into this. Oh, he's fast, he's quick, he's athletic, but they don't give credit for the gift and discipline and the brilliance that they have above the shoulders, which is.
Missed them both.
And he has that.
Coach Blue's still yelling at everybody.
That's what you got to do, man. You got to keep them sharp, especially in games like this.
Shot clock is off. Witherspoon. Bam. Looks up at the clock. 10 seconds. Barron, pull-up jumper. Yes. There's the horn. This is going to be correct. I'm not making this up. The score is 58-13. Rams outscored David Douglas in that quarter 30-9.
I don't know if you can play a better half than what Central Catholic just played. That was beautiful basketball. Textbook. Clinical. Surgical, Dave. I want to see the other 4 or 5 teams that are top in the state. I wonder if they have this kind of talent, because Central Catholic seems to be loaded, man. I don't know if I'm missing something, but they got bigs, they got guards, they got wings, they got hops, they got a coach. What am I missing, Dave? You're at these games. You see teams like them a lot. What am I missing anything?
I don't see teams that press that well on defense.
Okay.
Here's the scoring in the game, and I'm going to tell you the leading scorer for David Douglas has 4. Hillerich has 3, Satterwhite has 3, Aiden has 4, and Reeves has 3. That's their scoring.
Okay.
Here's the scoring for the Rams. Weatherspoon with 8, maybe the best bucket I've seen all year long was one of them. Jalen Nicholson 13, Donovan Miller 7, Isaac Bonga 9, Letty Barron 4, Bam Paschal 12, Curtis and Rivers with 2 each. Wow. How about that?
Like I said, man, balanced scoring on top of that. They went in the right way. That's what I'm saying.
I don't know when was the last time I saw a team with a 45-point lead at halftime, but we've got one.
Dave, can I tell you one thing? This is what I'm going to go do right now. I'm going to the bathroom. I'll be back.
Thanks for sharing that with us.
All right.
All right, we're going to take a break. We'll come back with a couple of minutes left to go before the start of the second half. Here at Central Catholic High School in an amazing game. Our score at halftime, Central Catholic 58, David Douglas 13. We'll be back. Welcome back. Halftime at Central Catholic High School. Mount Hood Conference boys action featuring the Central Catholic Rams. Our score at halftime in a game that could only be described as a clinic. Our score is Central Catholic 58, David Douglas 13. Rams outscored David Douglas 28-4 in the first, kept it up in the second, and outscored the Rams 30-9. I mentioned this is the first game of the season in the Mount Hood Conference. Let me give you the schedule tonight. Sandy is at Reynolds, Nelson is at Gresham, Barlow is at Clackamas, and David Douglas is here. Here are the overall records for the teams in the Mount Hood Conference and where they currently rank. Gresham is 7-4, they are 20th. Reynolds is 7-4. Remember, they have that freshman kid who scored 40 in a game. They're ranked 24th. Central Catholic 6-4, ranked 3rd. Barlow 6-5, ranked 5th. Clackamas 6-5, ranked 8th. Nelson 6-5, ranked 17th. Boy, the Mount Hood Conference is loaded. Sandy 5-6, ranked 38th, and David Douglas 4-6, ranked 37th. Here are the top 10 teams in the state, 6A right now. Southbridge, number 1, they're 9-3. Oregon City, number 2, they're 12-1. Central Catholic, number 3, they are 6-4. Tualatin, number 4, 9-4. Barlow, they are 6-5, they're ranked 5th. Sherwood, 8-4, ranked 6th. Lake Oswego, 9-2, ranked 7th. Clackamas is 6-5, ranked 8th. Grant is 6-4, ranked 9th. And Mountainside, 8-4, ranked 10th. Did you take a walk and get your brains unscrambled?
Man, I bumped in the hallway Coach Blue, and he was saying, you know, we got another D1 kid who's sick and ain't even playing tonight. I said,
that's Robbie
who?
Long.
He said, Robbie Long. I said, oh. I said, man, you guys already seem pretty loaded. I can't imagine adding more to this.
And think of it, Long is the starting point guard, and he's 6'5".
Wow. Yeah, he is. I'm looking here at the program.
Was Coach Blue pleasantly surprised?
You know.
Of course, he sees these
he's
kids
a coach.
every day.
You know what I'm saying? He sees them. He sees the warts.
All right, the starters for Central are going to be the same. 0, Malcolm Weatherspoon. 2, Jalen Nicholson, leading scorer at 13. 3, Donovan Miller had 7. Isaac Bongan had 9. And Bam Pichel had 12.
So, Dave, how does David Douglas get in this game?
How does what?
How does David Douglas get back in this game?
Well, they came out and threw the ball away to start. So.
Exactly. See, that's it. They're taking a whole morale, man. What? I don't know, man. I just hope Central hasn't beat them to sleep yet. Right? I want to see just a little more competition, a little more pushback.
What do I want to see in this game?
Yeah.
What do I want to see?
Tell me.
Nobody get hurt.
Yes, that's what we all want to see.
Underneath, lobbed it underneath for Nicholson, off his hands. Stolen. Here comes Miller.
And we
it.
want to see that, Dave. That's what we want to see.
He's got 9 in the game. Miller jammed it.
My man got up, Miller.
You know we're going to have a running clock.
Oh, they do that. Okay, let's see.
Puts it up and in.
Okay, Jackson Satterwhite, coach's son.
Rebound, Douglas.
Okay.
Quickly up, Satterwhite's going to
Central
go
out
for
here
3. No.
Central out here clowning now.
Rebound, Bam. Bam quickly ahead to Nicholson inside, lays it up and in. I'm sorry, that's Miller. Miller's in double figures now with 11. 2 and 3 look so much alike. They're the same, about same height and same ability, Miller and Nicholson. From the side, yes, a 3. Underneath, up and in, that's Witherspoon.
You can't look. If you're gonna get back in this game or make this game respectable, you can't trade baskets.
I was going to say at the start of the second half, Rams have 3 players in double figures, and Miller and Witherspoon are close. Both of them are now in double figures.
Wow.
5 players in double figures.
And that's what I can't say it enough, but again, there's good wins and bad wins. Good wins is, you got the superior talent, you got a big lead, and you got that big lead because you played the right way. You played into your identity, and that's how you get yourself prepared for the state tournament. Not playing in these games and just trying to turn this into the Harlem Globetrotters versus the Washington Generals.
And you see that sometimes. Some kids get way ahead and they start showing off.
Yep.
I don't see the Rams doing that.
I do not see them doing that, and that's the hallmark of a really great team, and you got to credit Coach Blue for that.
The lead was 45 at the half. It's now 46, 64-18.
Dave, thank you for tapping me to come do this, to fill in for Michael Abraham so I could come see Central Cal. I have not seen them in decades, their high school boys basketball team, because I've been coaching myself. So it's been cool to be on the boys' side and to see, like, high school boys basketball at this level, like with this kind of talent. So again, man, thank you for having me out tonight.
Well, it's always my pleasure. When you do these boys, you see jumpers,
Boy. I would love to see them against Nelson. Nelson has everyone back, but their point guard got hurt.
Right. Up and in a bucket. That's Cavante Hillerich.
Number 2, Jalen Nicholson, his second.
Foul is on Nicholson, his second. 64-20.
Devontae Hillerich shooting 1.
Hillerich makes it a 3-point play. He's got 6 in the game. Pull up, step back, doesn't go. Bam. Way outside, off the rim, rebound inside, down low, dishes it back out. Satterwhite with the ball. Shot in and out, tipped around, rebound, Miller. Look how quick Miller is. Nicholson's the same way. Spin move, great footwork up, gets his own rebound, puts it back up and in.
Strong. Just man among boys at this point.
Oh, that was over and back. Baseline, puts up the shot, rolls in.
It's a nice move by
Malachi
Kazi. There's a lot of Kazis in Portland that I know. I wonder who he's connected to.
Witherspoon, front iron, doesn't go. What? Dishes off
Good
underneath.
dime by Reeves. Reeves' dad played a lot with me 3-on-3 when I was young, fresh out of Oregon State. He was like, if you think about the movie White Men Can't Jump, Coach Reeves was my Woody Harrelson, man. we won a
Down
lot
low,
of
bam. Go ahead.
We won a lot of tournaments, man, me and his dad, Coach Reeves. Coach Reeves could shoot that ball, and I was fresh out of Oregon State still.
Eric is being modest when he said fresh out of Oregon State. He was a star guard on those great Oregon State teams, played alongside Gary Payton.
Man, those were the days, Dave. I feel it seems like light years them days, man. I can barely walk up the steps now.
All right, Bam gets them both and has 14. $68-25.
Thing that I really have liked about Bam is, man, you can just tell he could take advantage of his matchup, but man, he really has been great getting Central into things, making sure everybody's getting a taste. And
From the
there's
side.
Bongan.
Bongan. Satterwhite has 9 points here in the third quarter. Turnaround jumper, Satterwhite got it. Wow. He's got 11 in the quarter, 14 in the game. The lead drops to 39. Bam, sees a big opening, dishes off to Bongan. Works inside. Oh, tried to stuff it and hit the rim. He should have went ahead and laid that in. Satterwhite. Oh, another three.
Oh, Satterwhite getting it going.
14 in the third quarter and 17 in the game. Nicholson spins a couple of times, step back jumper, doesn't go, rebound, Witherspoon. Bam's gonna go for a long three, no. Satterwhite picks it up. Way outside, that one doesn't go. In and out, rebound, Miller. Witherspoon to Bam. Bam will walk it out. Looks up at the clock. 2:05 left to go in the third.
Wow.
Step back
Good
jumper,
step back.
in and out. Bam with the rebound. Still with the ball, kicks it out. Bam fell down with the ball, and Coach Blue took a timeout. 1:56 left to go in the third. Rams 68. Scots 32.
Central hasn't shot that well this third quarter, but you know, David Douglas hasn't quit fighting, and they're getting it going a little bit offensively.
Well, they've scored 19 points here in the third quarter,
And how
and the
many
Rams have scored 10.
So they outscored them in the third. That's great for them. That's the kind of confidence building quarter you need getting ready for the next game. This is what David Douglas is doing now. I understand with Coach Reed. If you're a coach at this point down this lead, you're probably not going to get yourself back in the game, but you get them ready for the next game. You get the kids their morale up, their confidence up. I don't know who they play going forward, but
Well, I told you they play at Clackamas on Friday.
ooh,
They've got 19 points in this quarter. David Douglas said. Satterwhite has 14 of them. I think he has the green light to shoot whenever he wants.
yeah, he's one of the coach's sons. But you know what? He's not just gunning. He's shooting.
Yeah, he's shooting good shots.
Yeah, and he's making them. So you got to ride the hot hand at this point.
So think of this. The Rams are up by 36. The girls won by 40.
That's a pretty cool, not cool, but pretty amazing first opening night of league play.
Rivers down low, turns around, the hook
Good
shot.
jump, huh? Okay, Dave, did you see that? A jump hook. I don't see many jump hooks today. Right? That harkens back to the old days, the Kareem.
Best jump hook I
80s.
ever saw.
Yeah.
Kareem, second best Magic.
In person or on TV?
Anytime, anywhere.
Yeah, I agree with that. You know, Magic was my guy, my all-time favorite, my GOAT.
Miller. Bam, way outside, almost took the shot. Witherspoon will take it, doesn't go. Rebound Scots. 50 seconds left to go here in the third. Oh, hit the bottom of the standard.
We saw it here.
Errant pass picked up by the Scots. Scots are just putting the ball up now. Nothing to lose.
No.
Jackson Satterwhite back in for Scott.
And Nicholson will come back in for Miller.
I mean, the struggle with David Douglas has been they just don't have the size, the athleticism.
Wow.
Look at this. You got guards.
Bam jumped up for that one. Here comes Nicholson, and he's fouled.
Balls on Scots.
Bam out-jumped everybody.
When you got your point guard out jumping your opponent,
Center.
yeah, you went out jumping the center, man. Like, come on, it's not fair.
Nicholson at the line shooting 2. He has 15 in the game. 16.
Jalen Nicholson shooting 2.
Got them both.
Nicholson with the
22 seconds left to go, 72-34.
They're central in their press.
Short, Satterwhite.
rebound Rivers.
14 seconds. Witherspoon looks up at the clock. Bam. Sees it at 8. Gets a screen. Going to take the long step back jumper in and out. 1 second. Our score at the end of 3, it is Central Catholic 72, David Douglas 34. Douglas scored 21 in that quarter. The Rams scored 14. Scoring for the Rams, let me give it to you here at the end of 3. Witherspoon has 10. Nicholson has 17. Miller has 11. Bonjan has 9. Barron 4. Pichal 14. Curtis 2. And Rivers 4.
All right, Dave, this might be a stretch, but I'm just going to stretch it on out anyway. You know who Bam Pascal kind of reminds me of in the league? His game?
Who?
Dennis Schroeder.
Dennis who?
Dennis Schroeder.
Really?
Yes. If you've never seen Dennis Schroeder play,
I have seen him.
he's kind of Dennis Schroeder in his game.
He's German.
Yep.
German.
Absolutely. Okay, Dave, look at you. Know your basketball at all levels.
They gave the United States team a hard game when he played in the Olympics with Germany.
Doesn't he kind of remind you a little bit of Dennis Schroeder?
I think Dennis Schroeder's just a little bit bigger, bulkier.
I don't know. He's built like Dennis Schroeder. He moves like Dennis Schroeder. For some reason, he just reminds me of Dennis Schroeder.
All right, Coach Blue has a bunch of the reserve players in. Barron, pull a jumper, got it.
And I suspect he'd pull off the press.
The
You're
lead
up 40.
is 40, 74-34.
You said the girls won by 40?
The girls won by 40, 62-22. Underneath, turnaround doesn't go. Satterwhite gets his own rebound, puts it back up and in.
Coach Blues pulled most of his bench as well.
He's the leading scorer in the game.
And put his bench in, yeah.
Rivers had the ball knocked out of his hands on the dribble drive. The 3 shot, too hard. Rebound underneath, the put back up.
Balls on the Scots.
That was Devon Curtis. He's fouled. He's going to go to the line.
Okay, and I see the clock. It just keeps running.
Balls number 2, Devontae Hillich, his second, team third.
Curtis misses the first.
Luke Reeves in for the Scots. Davon Curtis shooting 2.
You look at the Central Catholic roster. You got Witherspoon Jr., Bongan Jr.,
I know.
Paxton Jr., Curtis
In for the
Jr.,
Scots.
Jacob Rivers. Like, they're going to be in good shape, and I don't know what they look like at the lower levels. But again, I've never known Central Catholic team that hasn't reloaded. So I just assume
Right.
they're just going to keep being this for a long time, or some version of this.
They've looked this way now for 3 or 4 straight years. You know.
Okay.
Won the state championship 2 years ago.
How'd they do last year?
Lost in the quarterfinals to Jesuit.
Okay.
Way outside, yes. Luddy Barron. He's got 9 in the game. (78-38). Are we going to see the starters anymore?
I don't think.
I don't
no.
think so either.
I'm.
Don't get anybody hurt.
Nope, get anybody hurt. I'm sure Coach Blue's looking ahead.
Tipped around. Rivers with the rebound. Worked the way inside, lost the ball off his knee. That was Devon Curtis. Here, Coach Blue's still yelling, hands up. Steal. Curtis comes right back with it. Waits, puts it up. He's fouled from behind.
He said, nah, you ain't dunking on me. You're not
Right.
embarrassing me.
Right.
You going to the line, go earn this.
Curtis shooting 2.
Curtis shooting 2. Curtis has 3 in the game. 1 or 2 from the line the last time. Missed the first of this.
I asked Dave in the hallway during the halftime, I just said, man, does like Bongan and some of these other kids have offers, D1 offers? He said right now most of them have like Portland State, University of Portland, the homegrown colleges. But I'm surprised. I like Bongan. I like Bam.
Nicholson and Miller.
Nicholson and I mean, gee whiz, I like them all.
Underneath the bucket, up and in.
Cavante Hillerich.
78-40. Barron with the ball. Outside, here's Curtis. Yes. Curtis now with 6 in the game, 81-40. Highest scoring game for the season for the Rams. Will they get to 90?
I don't see that. I think, well, maybe 3 minutes to go. I'm assuming Coach Blue might call the dogs out, but there is a running clock, so.
Previous high of the season was 74. 81-40. No, it doesn't go. Rebound. Kicked it outside. That for 3. Yeah, that goes.
Causey.
May not get to 90 because the clock is running.
Yeah.
It's running continuously now.
Man, Satterwhite, he's been one of the bright spots for.
He's the leading scorer in the game, and it's in the 20s.
For either team?
Yes. Down low, Rivers lays it up. Oh, rimmed in and out. 81-45. Stolen. Comes Curtis. Stops, puts up the shot. Doesn't go, tipped around inside. Barron has it. Puts up a 3-pointer off the glass. Turnaround doesn't go. Tipped around, loose, picked up by the Scots. Underneath, shot up, that doesn't go. Rebound. Matt Watson's in the game, got that rebound. Rivers on the baseline.
No charge, nothing.
1:35 left to go.
Good dish by Reeves. Good bucket. For Landeros. So clock even runs during timeouts.
Yep. 81-47.
Here for the Scots.
All right, here we go. Rams will inbound the ball, up by 34, 81-47. Davon Curtis. Rivers puts it up, doesn't go. Rebound put back, another rebound put back. Watson gets the bucket. All the way, dribbles, puts it up and in. Rivers has 6 in the game. They're not going to shoot, are they?
All right, yeah, I think
Yep,
so.
they are. Oh, in and out, tipped around.
But they're not going to get 90, man. They're going to pull this out.
Only, there's the horn. Our final score, Central Catholic 85, David Douglas 47. Each team with 13 points in that quarter.
I suspect in this league that's about as easy of a game you're going to get in a long while or a long stretch. Because I know in my hood conference on the men's side, it's a gauntlet, right? There's good team after good team. I'm sure they send, 6 teams to playoffs? There's 4 automatics.
Yeah.
And then there's 2 at large that they'll probably. Yeah.
That'll qualify in the top 32.
Yes.
All right, let me give you the scoring by quarters. Rams led at the end of one, 28-4, outscored David Douglas in the second, 30-9, wound up leading by 45 at halftime, 58-13. The Scots had won the third quarter 21-14 with 72-34. Each team with 13 points in the fourth quarter made our final score 85-47. Let me give you the individual scoring. We'll start with David Douglas. Cavante Hillerich with 8. Jackson Satterwhite with 23, including 20 in the second half. 5 for Malachi Causey. 4 for Bilal Aiden. 3 for Luke Reeves. And 2 for Hector Landos Ramos. For the Central Catholic Rams, Malcolm Witherspoon with 10, 8 of them in the first half. Jalen Nicholson with 17, including 13 in the first half. Donovan Miller with 11. Isaac Bonjan with 9, all in the first half. Letty Barron with 9. Bam Paschal with 14. Devon Curtis with 6. Matt Watson with 2. And Jacko Rivers with 6. 17 for Nicholson, 14 for Bam, 11 for Miller, 10 for Witherspoon, 9 each for Bonjan and Barron. Pretty level scoring for the Rams.
Man, like I said, they beat them the right way. They could have went street, played park, played Irvington Park basketball and still beat them. But at the end of the day, if you're trying to get better as a team and prepare the right way, they did what you're supposed to do to get yourself ready for a tournament. Every game, when we talk about stacking days as a one-on-one basketball player building skill, you also got to stack wins the right way. And that's what they did tonight. Like, this is a good win for them, a good balanced win for them.
All right. Central Catholic 1-0 in the Mount Hood Conference, now 7-4 overall. David Douglas 0-1 in the Mount Hood Conference, 4-7 overall. All right, we got some people want to thank Central Catholic High School and the athletic department for their hospitality. Both head coaches at these schools. Coach Blue talked to us for a long time. Coach Reeves talked with Eric for quite some time. Want to thank our crew tonight. Let's see. Steve's here. He's our technician. Alva's our director engineer. Cy is on the camera. My partner, Eric Knox. Eric, any final thoughts?
Hey, it's like I said, Dave, I learned so much just listening to you, learning from you.
You're the spectrum analyst.
And jazzing it up with you, right? Like this kind of telecasting is about jazz. It's not sheet music.
Here's the word I use to describe you and I broadcasting games.
Tell me.
Fun.
We have fun. We do. Ebony and Ivory.
We actually are. Oh, that was a good one.
Yeah.
All right, I want to remind everybody we're Oregon Sports Beat. You can go to our website, OregonSportsBeat.com. We have a calendar up. We have events coming up. I believe we have a tournament coming up on Monday. That's Martin Luther King. Not a tournament, but PIL schools play each other during that period of time, and I think we're going to be covering that game. Go to the website, look at our calendar, see if we are doing that. It'll have the times and everything. Plus, we have, I believe, 5 more games to do the rest of this month. One of them is a single game, but I think the rest are all double headers. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it's going to be a very exciting month.
Okay.
All right. From Central Catholic High School tonight, I'm Dave Hall. Our final score in Mount Hood Conference boys basketball action. Central Catholic 85, David Douglas 47. Good night, everybody.